what's up everybody? Danny from Danny Mac's Kitchen here. Welcome once again. I'm really excited today. I have something cool to show you guys. We're going to make chopped baked clams casino style, but with a twist as usual, because I like to change it up. We're going to put some additional shrimp in there, and we're going to put some brie in, because it's going to make it really creamy. I love it. I've made this recipe in a lot of different restaurants throughout my course as a chef. It's always a big hit. I've made it for friends, I've made it for family. Everybody loves it. You're going to love it. And let's get started. Okay, first up, before we get started, preheat your oven to 375. Okay guys, so what we're going to need for today, I have a pound of chopped clams here. These are canned. I've drained all the juice out. We're going to do 4 slices of cooked bacon that I've chopped pretty thoroughly. I have 5 ounces of raw shrimp. They've been deveined and cleaned and chopped up pretty good. We're going to cook all this today in roughly 2 to 3 ounces of butter. I have 3 stalks of celery here that have been diced. We're going to do 2 to 3 ounces of chopped garlic. I have a half of a red onion diced nicely. We're going to firm up our batch with about 5 ounces of panko breadcrumbs. I have roughly 4 to 5 ounces of brie cheese here. And I have 3 scallions sliced. Also, just salt and pepper to taste. So my pan's been heating up over a medium-high heat for about 35-40 seconds. Go ahead, get your butter in there, get that melted. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our onions, our celery, and our garlic. Alright. Go ahead, mix all that up. We're going to cook this for about 5 minutes until it's nice and soft and the onions start to become translucent. Roughly about 5 minutes. Okay, so we're about there. You can see the vegetables have really softened up a lot. The onions are really taking on a nice translucency. That's exactly what we're looking for. At this point, after 5 minutes, we can go ahead. We're going to add our clams, our shrimp, our bacon, and our scallions. So just go ahead and do that. Go ahead and mix that up really well. We're going to continue to cook this mixture for about 4 minutes. Okay guys, it's been about 3-4 minutes. At this point, we're going to take our brie and we're just going to fold it in. I've cubed the brie up to make it melt a little bit more easily. Just get it mixed, it's going to melt. It's going to create a really creamy, delicious texture. It's going to take about 2-3 minutes as well. While the cheese is melting, take this time also just to season it up a bit. Just a little salt, some fresh pepper, I like a lot of pepper. Mix that up and you can see that cheese is already starting to come apart and create this unbelievable mixture. So we got that all melted in there, all these flavors coalescing together, looking spectacular. You're probably like, I've never done brie with clams before, but let me tell you, brie with anything, please. Let's go ahead and add some breadcrumbs and just tighten this up a little bit. Just get that mixed in. We still want a super moist mixture. We don't want it to be bready or doughy. It takes a little bit for those breadcrumbs to absorb some of the liquid. I'm going to add just a tish more. So all in all, we used about 4 ounces. Just really go ahead and get that mixed together well. Yeah, that looks perfect. Go ahead, turn your flame off, and we're just going to let this sit for a second. Take a look at that. Just going to give it a quick taste to make sure it's seasoned perfectly and as spectacular as it looks. Oh yes, it is. Wow. Okay, so we're pretty much there. I just want to show you guys something real quick. I'm going to be using these really fantastic scallop shells. I've had these for a while. They make a really great presentation. If you don't have these, if you have another type of shell, that's fine. These are just great because you can really showcase it with this beautiful white shell. You can buy these in restaurant supply stores. You can go scallop harvesting if you feel the need to and get these shells yourself. Also, as an alternative, they sell these. These are made out of aluminum foil and they are clam shells, and these are great for parties. They're disposable and they're really easy to use, and it's really the same thing. It's just about presentation and what we're doing here. So let's go ahead, we're gonna spoon some of our mixture right into the shell. Get a nice good heap on there. I'm having 3 people over for dinner, so I'm making 4 of these for us. Also, I'm gonna have some mixture left over, which is fine. You can use it tomorrow, you can freeze it. You can separate it into smaller portions and freeze it if you just want to make 1 portion for yourself at any given time. It's really convenient. Go ahead, place these on a baking sheet. We're going to bake in your preheated 375-degree oven for 10 minutes. Okay, so now that we have 10 minutes to spare, let's throw together a really quick garnish. As you know what I say, presentation is key, and you want to maximize your time. Just go ahead, get yourself some red and yellow grape tomatoes. Give them a good chop. You know, you want like a really nice small dice. It really makes the presentation nice, and these the colors on these really stand out. I'm gonna say maybe like 5 or 6 of each. I also have some chopped scallions from before that we're gonna incorporate. Okay, so we're just about done. This is just a really simple, really pretty garnish. And the flavors of the tomato go really nicely with the clams and the shrimp and the scallions, and the bacon, and please. Okay, we're all chopped. I'm gonna get our bowl right here. We're gonna just place everything in the bowl. Put our scallions in, and real simple, all we're gonna do is dress it with just a tiny bit of olive oil, just a tiny bit of red wine vinegar. All you need is a tiny little bit, just a bit, a little fresh pepper, and just a splash of salt. That's all you need. Let's go ahead and mix that up. This is really gonna make the presentation. See those colors that are jumping out at you? It's insane, right? Yeah, just go ahead and set that aside because we are about ready to pull our clams out of the oven. The time has come. It's been 10 minutes. Let's do this. Oh, those look beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up. I'm gonna take a look at our plate here. When you weren't looking, as I often do, I've gone ahead and I've done a beautiful chiffonade of radicchio and romaine lettuce. Chiffonade just being a culinary term for a cut of leafy greens in just long strips. That's all that is. I've dressed it with a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of olive oil. We have a little lemon crown here, which I'll show you how to do at one point when we do a fruit and vegetable carving episode. Go ahead, take one of your clams. Be careful, the shell is going to be hot. Just kind of prop it up there. We're going to take our tomato mixture. We're just going to put a little bit right on top. Give it that extra pizzazz, that extra color, really get it standing out. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Super easy, right? What did I tell you? Doesn't get easier than that. So what are you waiting for? Go impress your friends. Till next time, Danny from Danny Mac's Kitchen. Thanks for watching.